I'd like to place my hand upon your fucking sexy ass and squeeze. And squeeze. Take off your blouse and your underpants.
No idea.
Yesterday's special was fresh grilled steak. It's not so fresh now. It's been about 8.5 hours.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, 8. You're right.
Yeah, about 8.5 hours. Burger and chips.
Missed it.
Yeah, you missed it.
We have burgers every night, though.
Yeah, cook it right out there on the grill.
Yeah. I'm on a diet, so I eat that shit up. The burgers. You eat a burger without the bun, it's actually not bad for you. A lot of protein.
Nice.
Speaking of protein, I have some fun facts.
Ah, yes.
Did you know?
What the fuck?
Speaking of protein.
Speaking of protein, we've got some fun facts. Damn it, I'm all lazy-eyed. What the fuck?
Well, it's commonly known that man juice is high in protein. It's actually really healthy for you. I learned that back in health class, actually.
Really?
Yeah, high in protein. We actually learned that. And
kept on the shirt off you?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Catholic school health class.
They told you that in Catholic school health class?
It's actually good
and that
for
was
you.
Father who?
Wasn't a priest, actually. Nah.
Strange.
Grade school, I had a nun for sex ed.
Nice. Was she cute?
No.
No?
No, not a cute nun.
Man.
But in addition, what it says here, in addition to high in protein, it also contains zinc and calcium, both of which are proven to prevent tooth decay. Did you know that? I didn't know that.
So, ladies, there
and I
you
got
have
a cavity, like, right? You know? I should have used some of my own man juice. Rub that on there.
I'm sure there's a few people that probably donate. I'm not one of them. I'm just sure that there's a few people. Sorry.
Really creepy. Really.
Hey, what? Just say it. You're talking about health. We're just trying to be objective here.
Yeah, I guess.
So, ladies, there you have it.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. If you want to keep them teeth working right, you got to make sure you're taking care of, mind the stepchildren. That's all I'm saying.
So, you know what I always get mixed reviews on? If you talk to any chick,
okay,
and you ask them, what's a good size? Everyone has a different answer.
Yeah.
And I have the average here, actually. The average size of an erect penis is 5 inches.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the average flaccid penis measures about 3.
That's crazy.
So, high five. I think I'm over average.
I wouldn't know.
No. I'm talking about myself, though.
Right,
I know.
yeah.
Not much. No.
No pun intended. Hanging in there.
No, I'm a little under average.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
I think I'm like a quarter. Never mind. Never mind. Not gonna go there. Not gonna go there.
Okay.
So what else? I got my shit now.
I have a large penis. That's all I got to say. If you don't believe me, I don't give a shit. I had a former friend, a guy I used to hang out with a lot, right?
Okay.
And it was widely known amongst our circle of friends, just because he would always piss off his ex-girlfriends. And you figure 1 or 2 pissed off ex-girlfriends are going to make fun of you, tell you everybody in the friggin' brother that you've got a smaller than average penis.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, but after you hear it from every single girl that a person's dated, you've got to start wondering how much truth there is to that. Right. And so we would all give him a hard time, right? I would routinely give him a hard time and make short dick jokes to him. And finally one day, we were in our 20s, and I was like, I feel bad. Like, I dropped a short dick joke, and I'm like, you know what? I should stop that, dude. It's one of those things. Some people are sensitive about it. And maybe, I need to stop it, because really, what the fuck does it matter? I mean, it's not important to me. Yeah. And he kind of looked at me, he's like, no, it really never bothered me, because the way he said that he had always looked at it was this was really his opinion on it was, I don't give a shit if my dick is only so long. I still got off. He came to do what he came to do, and he did his business, and he was satisfied. So, I don't know. I mean, yeah,
But you gotta see, that's my point, though.
So,
there's a woman out there for him, because everyone's opinion is different.
And there are plenty of women that I've spoken with that are not looking for a man who is endowed beyond average.
Yeah.
There are women who do not appreciate it. I mean,
if we're wrong, let us know.
Yeah.
I mean, we could poll the audience.
We could.
There's
a bunch of fucking.
You can send us an email.
How many emails have we got?
A bunch, a ton.
A ton.
Everyone except for you.
Would you guys slow the
us.
fuck down,
Yeah.
please? We don't even have time to read them all. It's bad.
Real. But yeah, back actually whenever I was in a band, because all of us were in bands, you know, I had to take my shot.
I wasn't really in a band. I jammed with a few bands.
Yeah, but everybody, yeah.
Yeah,
Jammed
yeah,
with a
we
band, you're in a
jammed,
band.
yeah, you know.
Me and my drummer used
Except
to
for,
joke.
except for your younger sister, she just hung out with the band. What? Did I go there? It's not
So-
your younger sister. I don't even know if you have a sister.
I do
You
have a younger sister. Hi,
Oh,
sis.
shit, sorry.
Hi.
I wasn't referring to you.
No, he wasn't referring to you. She knows, though. I defended her, like, back in high school. If
Right.
anybody would screw with her,
Oh, yeah.
done.
Nice. That's the way it ought
But
to
we
be.
used to joke, me and the drummer in my band, about whose penis was
Oh,
smaller.
that reminds me of a great anecdote about drummers, but go ahead.
Okay, so whose penis was smaller between me and my drummer? And we would always joke about it. Oh, you know. And it just so happened that he dated a girl that I was dating, actually. As I was dating her, so it turns out. But that's neither here nor there. So
Right.
we both dated the same girl. And one time I asked her, and I was like, whose penis is smaller? And she was like, yeah, yours is. I was like, awesome. I was back. I was like 15, 14.
You're like, I won!
So, yeah, I actually won something.
Nice, nice.
He got the whole ball of wine overtime, but at least I won the small, penis.
No, it's kind of like, think of it like golf, you know?
There you go.
And it's kind of like, you know, when you're having sex.
Thank you.
You know, women can say you're prematurely ejaculating, but we men know that the fewest strokes wins the fucking game.
That's right.
So there you have it.
We need a hype man, dude.
We do.
Just somebody in the background.
God damn it, who can we get the... where's
Not the woo guy.
Where-
Don't bring
yeah,
him over here.
The woo guy,
No.
yeah, the woo guy.
No.
Okay, we need somebody. God,
Someone.
who can we get? Let's just get somebody fucking randomly from the
I think
crowd.
they're just gonna come as we get more and more famous. As we get more and more views, I think like
I'm guessing
FedEx
a few
sends
of
you
them are-
one.
I'm guessing yeah, it's possible. Oh, back to drummers. You know why drummers become drummers, right?
I have a few theories, but
So they can
And like-
stare at the rest of the band's ass.
makes sense.
Isn't that
Makes
creepy?
a lot of sense.
Now you're all
Really
creeped out by
creepy.
your former drummer, aren't you?
No, I
He was
know.
looking at your ass all night long.
He's happily married nowadays.
Well, you know, doesn't mean much. Doesn't mean much.
With that said, we do have swingers nights every other Monday.
Speaking of
Here at
happily married,
Kandys.
yes,
Yeah.
there are a lot of very happily married couples who would like to get to know some other very happily married couples. And if you're a happily married couple who wants to get to know multiple happily married couples, please feel free to stop in. We cater here.
This
We
Monday
really
night,
do,
and
yeah,
then-
Monday nights. What is it, every other Monday?
Every other Monday. Yeah,
Every
every 2
other
weeks.
Monday night. Kind of makes me wish I was married.
I wouldn't wish that on you, dude. I wouldn't wish that on you if you were my enemy.
Thanks, I appreciate that. That makes me feel better because I wouldn't wish that on
I
you.
can't hear about you too much.
I care about you. I wouldn't wish that on you either. I mean, as we stated in the past. I mean, we're both still celebrating that.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Fucking party. That's why I work here.
That's right.
I was just here so much they gave me a job.
Which is funny. That's how most cats end up getting a job in a nudie
Right?
bar. You don't apply for a job in a
No,
nudie bar.
don't apply.
It's just don't bother. Don't come in and be like, hey, I really want a job here. I got great references.
No.
No. The answer is this is how you get a job in a nudie bar. I'm going to run this by you real quick.
It's simple.
It's really
You don't
simple.
even have to take notes.
Spend like a year, 2 years of your life and a good portion of your savings throwing it at dancers, spending it in the VIPs, and hanging out pretty much until you're broke. And then they realize you can't afford cover anymore, and they start letting you in for free.
Free.
For free. You get the little, there we go, little free quotes. And then they're like, hey, you know,
The garbage needs
the
taken
garbage needs taken
Yeah.
out. If you don't mind going around collecting empty bottles, I'll let you in for free tonight.
Yeah.
And eventually it evolves. And if you're really fortunate, you're like one out of like 150 people over the course of 10 years. Sooner or later, they might actually throw you off some money for working at a nudie bar.
Yeah, it'll take that long though.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Yeah. Generally speaking, though, you don't apply for a job at a nudie bar.
Nah.
We'll give you an application.
It happens.
Yeah, we'll give you one. But
So,
generally you just kind of like get adopted by nudie bars. That's
That's pretty much it.
Yeah,
Too.
you get adopted by a nudie bar. That means you've spent too much time and money, and you've ruined your life, and your fucking girlfriend or wife doesn't want to talk to you anymore.
Just like us. So that's about it. It was a good night. Thank you all to all who came out.
Yes, indeed.
Next week, I do have the calendar up, but we're having a masquerade party, and we've only had one, and that was all the way last year.
Yeah.
So everybody grab your masks. It's going to be 5 off for guys.
Right.
Girls will get in free, of course.
Some of you can just go ahead and show up wearing your paper bags.
No, it has to actually be a masquerade. So you're going to have to cut your paper bag. I'm sorry. That special sex paper bag that I know you love to use.
Don't worry, it still counts.
It still counts. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, thanks.
I got nothing.
Thank you for keeping us employed.
Thank you for keeping us employed. You guys rock.
We'll see y'all next week.
See y'all next week. Hey, what do you call a bunch of cows in a field masturbating? Beef stroganoff.